Good morning. Nice to have you guys here. You guys have been busy, it looks like, on the chat room. 6:30 a.m. Monday morning, up and at 'em. So, good morning, Ron. Michelle, you're looking lovely as ever. Amber, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you guys here. Marie, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Anything new happened since last night? I see Michelle wants to go to the Ozzy Fest or whatever, so bundle up for that. So well, good morning, Michelle. You're looking lovely as ever. Tell Handsome I said hi. Good morning, Amber. Looking lovely as ever. So yeah, that's right. So it's a little chilly today, 55 degrees, I think, 50 degrees, something like that. Some woman asked yesterday if it was too early to turn the furnace on. I thought, are you kidding me? You know, turn your furnace on already? So I don't know what it was yesterday, like 65 degrees, but it still was 75 in the house. So it was comfortable. Might have to throw another blankie on top, but at night. But we try not to turn the furnace on at least until October. So yeah, it's 55 here too. Fall is a coming. Supposed to be, I don't know. Today or tomorrow. Today is supposed to be 65. Tomorrow 74, 76 on Wednesday, 80 on Thursday, 82 on Friday. So figure it out. It's going to be hot.
It's raining. You got a sweatshirt coming?
Yeah. Molly Gordon, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. And J Art, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever today. Nice to have you here. Nicole, right? Yep.
I think you'd be smarter than that, right? Maybe not. Gosh, you're talking to them.
How are you doing, NJ? Well, it's going to get hot. Annie Morning. Well, Annie, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. So, I don't know whether to call you Annie or Ann. I'm sure it's probably Ann. So you're looking lovely as ever, Ann. Nice to have you here. If I'm not right, tell me. Oh. Step outside. How are you doing? Well, it's Ann. Okay. Step outside. Well, if you rained out, you rained out, I guess. But, you know, I guess it beats being froze out. So my son, my youngest, works at the pipeline, and they work rain, shine. Um, I think the only time they don't work is when it's lightning out right around the area. Then they stop, but they don't let rain or thunder or anything like that stop them. Just let that idea go. We'll never be right. You're right. Uh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nicole. Um, Prayers to you. I'll put you in my thoughts and prayers. Mikey Blogs, how you doing? You woke up at 5 o'clock? Okay. It's too sloppy, yeah. Well, I completely understand that there, stuff outside. Yeah. Um, I was a garbage man for 25 years, and the weather was never a factor. It didn't matter to them if it was raining, cats and dogs, lightning and thunder, whatever, hailing. In fact, we had a guy call up and say, "Hey, man, it's hailing the size of golf balls. What do you want to do?" And they told him to put a hard hat on. That's exactly what they told him. Put a hard hat on. So they didn't care. They wanted their garbage picked up. Drive Shaft Drew, good morning. Nice to have you here. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you. Getting ready for work, are you? We talked about him putting a solar array on the house, Kevin, and now we just talked about he come in and he told me what a great guy you were, and I thought, well, what a liar he is, and so I don't know. He just bullshitted with us. So if it was really him, it was nice to have him here. So if it was you, then it wasn't, but it's okay. I'd still like to have Dennis come on. So you saying about calling in sick? Yeah, it is Monday. Monday and Fridays are the biggest days for people to call in sick. Morning, all in your smile. There you go. Nice to have you here, Dry Shaft. You know, I understand that stuff. I used to work at 20, 30, 40 below zero. Then on the back of a truck with, going 50 mile an hour. So it'd be 70, 80 below zero, It'd be so cold that when you got off, you were like this off the truck. You would almost froze solid. Yeah, they might notice a pattern if you keep calling in sick on Monday and Fridays. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do it one day when Denny can come on and Sean and, you guys want, come on the panel and you guys can talk about your solar store. So, maybe they can offer a discount or something, or percentage off for people that were on the show. That would be cool. To all the mention this live stream and we'll give you 5% off, or mention this live stream and we'll give you $20 off, or whatever. That would be pretty cool. So. There you go, step outside. Solar storm in space? I haven't heard. No, my brother works for a solar store, if that's what you're talking about there, Ann. They sell solar equipment. I got to bring it up. He was here, the guy that owns it was here last night in the chat. So. And I wanted to make sure it was him. So I said, what is it, this business you own now? And he told me, so I knew that it was somebody that knew about it, but I wanted to make sure it was him because you never can tell. So, but here it is. So, no, solar storm. So, AuroraCapitalEnergy.com. Yeah, you're hearing things. There you go. Just tell them, I can't go to work today. I have ringing in the ears. I can't understand it. I can't hear anything. What did you say? You said it was okay? All right. Well, if I feel better, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. The Googler. There's a perfectly good reason, Ann. So, good morning, Googler. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. I got one fly, you little fucker. He keeps tempting me. He lands on the fly swatter. I think I wounded him. Oh. If I do, you are looking lovely as ever. Kevin Helming, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Haven't seen you in a couple of days. Where you been? There is a write-up coming in the mail because you missed a couple of days. If anybody comes in and mentions this, we'll give them $20 at purchase. And anything. Okay. That's pretty cool. If you mention my live stream, if you go into the store, well, if you're in Indiana and you go into the store and you mention this live stream, they'll give you $20 off. Is that the same way if they contact you through the website? No. $20 off. I don't know how big of a purchase, but hey, $20 is $20. like the guy says, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Well, that's good there, Ann. So, yeah, it'd be a good mental health day off. So, they double the price. That's right, Kevin. That's right. All right, Kevin. I'm glad you guys all come in here just to cut me down. Gives you something better to do, doesn't it? So, yeah, there is lots of Kevins in here. There's Kevin Helming and then my brother, Kevin Miller. So, if you guys didn't know that, Kevin Miller is actually my brother. He's my twin brother. So, employer assistance program. We want to assist you in your health problems. Yeah, I had a talk like that one time when I worked for a garbage company. I said, how can we get you here in the morning to come to work? And I thought for a second, I said, well, it's pretty damn easy. You can quit changing my schedule every other day to come in at 3 o'clock, come in at 5 o'clock, come in at 6 o'clock, come in at 2 o'clock in the morning, and come in at 4 o'clock in the morning. Every day is a different day, different time that I have to be here. Make it one steady day, one steady time. Every day I have to reset the alarm for a different time. Make it so I don't have to get up all different hours of the night and I can get up at one time and come to work. They said, well, that worked. I said, yeah, well, how about being here at 3 o'clock in the morning? I said, that's great. I'd rather be here at 3 than have to come in at 2 or come in at 4 and then the next day come in at 2 or come in at 6 and then the next day come in at 1 or 2 o'clock or 4. So that's right. You're right there, Nikki and Nicole. That's right. Yeah, there's two of us. That's right. You're blessed, all right. It is that's pretty early, yeah, but 3 o'clock, and I'd rather went in at 3 o'clock than, get up all different hours of the, 5 days a week. I had to be there different times, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then Saturday I had to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Make it one regular time. So even on Saturday, I'd come in at 3. I was getting paid by the hour. Nobody started at 6, until 6 o'clock, but I was there at 3. I clocked in. They paid me. I said, you can't expect somebody to get up, 4 or 5 different times every week, to fit your needs. It has to be one way or another. So, yes, we are identical twins, Nicole. Kevin's 8 minutes older than me. So, double trouble, and that's what it was. So, well, that's it. Y'all show everybody some channel love. If you haven't subscribed to one another or showed one another some channel love, check out your channels and show some channel love. East Dad, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. I get up in the mornings and stuff. I check, but I haven't seen you, on my list for any live streams. Have you not been doing any, or do I have to go back in and check and see if I got to ring your bell again? So, B and J, good morning. Nice to have you here. Somebody was telling, well, the other day, I started a live stream after I went in and checked and made sure nobody else was doing one. And they said, well, Bobby was doing a live stream. I said, not according to my, channel guide that, when you go over to the side, it says, it gives everybody that's doing live streams. Bobby wasn't doing one. So, and Bobby said, well, it's okay. I said, hey, Bobby, I would have never started one if I'd have known you were doing one, because I didn't get a notification on it or nothing. So, but, that's the great technical advantages of YouTube or whatever. So, and you only come here, it makes it life simpler. That's right. I bet you get it when you get done. You got a smile on your face, Kevin, that you couldn't wipe off with a baseball bat. Yeah, right. Yeah. No. Yep, she is Nicole Eastad. I can't remember her last name, but she changed it to NJ Art. So at this point, you're like boring as preferable. I will. She's busy right now getting the kids up, grandkids up for school. The two oldest one are already off, and the two youngest ones, they catch the bus around 7:20, so another 30 minutes from now, 7:23, somewhere around there. So I live in Michigan, Ann. So, you're probably asking Kevin, where, all right, at what point in life is he at there? So, yeah, Kevin's the old man in the room. I think he's older than everybody in here. So, maybe not Drew, but so. Googler's got 192. All right, Googler. That's just seasoned. That's right. I don't know who's the young guns in the room. Probably you, Steph. Nikki is and Nicole is 41. Okay. How old are you, Googler? Eastad's 43. I'm 55. Dirk considers me an upperclassman. There you go. All right there. Marie 66. Yeah, stuff outside them. Dinosaurs. Yeah, you're probably the youngest one in here. So. How old are you, Steph? Steph will be 25 this month. Yeah. Yeah. I got blue jeans older than Steph. I got blue jeans older than most of you people in here. My youngest will be in March. He will be 24 years old. So, yeah, you've been at work already. Well, congratulations, Steph. It only gets worse from there. So, no. You'll know it when you get up in the morning, you get out of bed and you start walking across the floor and you sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies without the milk. So, you'd be in the Middle East. That's right. Snap, crackle, pop.
Not all people are crybabies.
Googler was a rug salesman. God. You were in the service, weren't you, Googler? Yeah. When you go to bed with Ben J and you wake up with arthritis. Yeah. All right, there, East Dad. You have yourself a great day. Be careful out there. Don't work too hard. Grandpa, your grandma used to say that. That's funny. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe how they live over there. So, yeah, icy hot. Yeah, don't ever do that stuff. Patrick, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Have you made that video yet of the pie in the face? Sure, would like to see it. No. Patrick said if he got so many likes on one thing on a video that he would take a pie in the face. So we're waiting to see that video. No, Kevin, I sold turbans. There you go. You have made it? All right, I'll have to watch it. Let me, I'll go to your channel and I'll pull up the link so everybody can look at it.
Over here. Gotcha. Go on, medicine then.
Okay. Here is the link to it. Y'all can go in there and watch it. Give them some views. Give them a thumb up. I just give you a thumbs up. I'm going to comment on it right now, then, Patrick, and then I will go back and watch it later. That way you get a second view on it. So.
How is that okay? Huh? Do you? Okay.
Oh, that was pretty cool. From across the driveway. All right. No, it's that's one of my youngest granddaughters. She's 4 years old. She's got a little cough, but I think she's going to school. Oh. Yeah, having coffee with the president and Fox and Friends. There you go. Beloved president. God bless you, Trump. That was a great shot, right on target. Had a good arm on her. So, yeah. Usually some people just use a cream pie, but that looked like a fruit pie. But it's all good. No. Oh. Yeah, I see you got your cousin was with you or whatever, got him too. So check out that video that I posted right there. Patrick getting a pie in the face. He said if he got so many likes on a video that he would get a pie in the face, and we got him all them likes on that video, so he got the pie in the face. So. Dracula's daughter had the same issue when she was young, always a little coughing in the morning. That's right. That's funny. All right, there, and Nicole, you have yourself a great day. Be in our thoughts and prayers. Sorry about your miscarriage. But hopefully everything turns out okay for you. Make sure you take care of yourself. So.
No, you don't.
Megan's blog. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Where are you at? Are you back in China or are you in South Africa now? So, I haven't caught up with you in a little bit, so I knew you were going to South Africa a little bit ago, so I don't know if you went back or whatever, but it is a funny video, isn't it there? Riley, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. So are you, Megan. You're looking lovely as ever. You're back in China. Okay. Well, that's good. How's school going, Riley? Probably didn't want to get them things ruined. So. Lee Lovejoy, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever, Lee. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. So. When we first met Megan, I think she was in Thailand, and then she went to China. Then her mom passed away, and she took her mom back to South Africa. That's and then she went back to China again. I like a girl that gets around. You're welcome there, Lee. So if you guys don't know who Lee Loves Lily, check out her channel. It's at 1,804 channel followers. So. Yeah. So that's a great thing about YouTube and the internet and stuff, because you can meet people or you can talk to people from all over the world, which is great, you know. All right. I seen that you had a live stream last night, or well, would have been yesterday morning or something my time, but I think I was doing a live stream at the time that you were on, so I do believe I mentioned it. I think I did say that you were going live, so I try to do that to anybody that, posts a live stream or a video that comes across. I try to announce it because I want everybody to advance their channel. So and so if say the Googler announces that he has a new video and I come across the street and I'll say the Googler just put up a new video, I will say that, hey, the Googler just put up a new video, make sure you check it out. Or Megan's blog just went live. If you want to, go ahead and watch Megan's blog and go see her for a while. And I have no problem with that. I appreciate that, Megan. I really do, and I have much love and respect for you too. No, I did not hear about the raffle you're having, Googler. It's been over a year. So yeah, because I've been doing this. I've been actively on YouTube since August, the middle of August of last year. So, and I think you were one of the very first ones I ever watched on my live stream. Do tell us about the raffle there, Googler. So, Junkyard, good morning. Nice to have you here. I am raffling Google Chromecast. Only $5 a ticket. Okay. How are we doing this? You send the money to a PayPal or something. You got a video of it there, Googler? So we can let me pull up your channel, and I will. My first drawing. Okay. Beautiful, awesome. Good morning. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. And you better get ready for work if you can't call in sick. Um, I'm going to put that one up. I was just going to ask you if it's your first drawing, if that was the one. Okay. This is his raffle. So for the Googler, make sure, well, you can watch the whole thing or fast forward it to 16 minutes. Then you can find out all the details. So, and if you haven't subscribed to the Googler, go ahead and subscribe to him. He could use the channel followers. All right, Kevin, you have yourself a great day too. Love you. Take care. And here is the site for where Kevin, the solar store that he works in. You can go visit AuroraCapitalenergy.com. And I'm sure there's a phone number there for the store or whatever. So, you know, if you need something for solar, give them a call, visit them on the website, or drop in and see them. So, you know who Googler is there, Megan? It's Nate's Tech and Stuff. So he just changed his name to the Googler. So you probably are already subscribed to him. So you're welcome, Googler. You're more than welcome. I will check that out. I've got you running right now. In fact, I think it's still running. Yeah, I got your live stream running right now, so I'll give you a thumbs up and give you some watch time. I'll let it run, and I'll even comment. I give you some watch time, then I'll go back in and watch the rules on that. So I don't know if I'm interested or not. I'm not a very big fan of Google, especially everything they come out with, they don't even test. They just come out, throw it out, and see what happens to it. So it's like a dirty pair of underwear. They come out with a pair of dirty underwear, they throw it against the wall, and if it sticks, it's okay. If it doesn't stick, then they figure out something else to do with it. All right there, Megan. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee or a pot of coffee real quick. I'm back. Oh. Yuck, oh my God, Doc. What's that supposed to mean? Uh, does it tell me where to stick it to the sun? Don't I have no idea, but that does sound like it should happen. No. That is funny. Oh yeah, this is a solar company. Why don't you stick it where the sun don't shine? So I had to make another pot of coffee. So I'm still wondering what yuck, oh my God, dog meant. I have no idea. Oh. All right. Well, I have to check it out. Uh, I know what you're talking about with the underwear sticking against the wall. Yeah. That's, it's been my belief that every time YouTube and Google and Facebook come out with something new, they never test it. They throw it out in the public and see what happens. All right, there, Steph. If nothing else, go have some breakfast someplace. There you go. Have a great day. Be careful out there. By the way, tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm out in here at 8:30 a.m. So we're all guinea pigs. That's right. That's exactly right. We're all guinea pigs. I think the school bus is here. Yep. It's fun to watch them little girls get on the school bus because they're so small. They have to get up on the steps. Beautiful, awesome. I generally do 7 days a week. I generally do 9 live streams a week, Sunday and Thursday night at 8 o'clock. You watch Kathy make potato cakes? Well, how'd you like that video there, Kevin? Unless I'm sick or I have a bad night and I, don't get no sleep and finally fall asleep, I'm usually doing one at 6:30 in the morning. Saturdays and Sundays is different. I 7 o'clock most generally on a Saturday, 7:30 on a Sunday. So. Kevin Helming says, I watched Kathy make potato cakes, not the video. I was outside looking in the window.
And Keith trying to run the show. Did you see that part?
Yeah.
You seen Keith trying to run the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. She looked good making them potato cakes, didn't she there, Kevin?
That's not what you said this morning.
Yes, I did.
No, you're a liar. You're telling me healthy words using the F-bomb.
Right.
Yeah, he was. Don't lie to the people. I'll type it in.
No, you can't type it in.
Oh. Can do what I want to do, really.
Did you next time, Boomer Rock? How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Nothing like a Kevin says, nothing like a beautiful woman that cooks. That's right. Kevin, would you like me to put a table and chair outside and an umbrella? Maybe leave you a blanket out there and stuff, your solar blanket or something, in case it rains to keep you out of the weather. And she's cleaning and doing laundry. Yeah. Huh. I just made a fresh pot of coffee, honey, so it's done now. So.
Quit talking to me. I already got some coffee, so who are you?
Well, I just said it's done. I didn't know you got yourself some.
You just sat right there.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't look like anything was taken out of it. It must have been cleaned to the top. So, all right.
Some people don't have popcorn and sit on their ass.
I know. Some people are busy like me. Busy, busy, busy. So. Uncle Arthritis is rearing its ugly head today because of the moisture. It's raining here. It's sprinkling. Right to the moon.
Why don't you try that? Try it loud now.
You're right, beautiful, awesome. A good wife makes a good man. You're right. I have a good wife. I love her dearly.
Yes.
She can't stand me, but oh well. Oh. It's a love-hate relationship.
Or me.
I love, she hates. I don't think that's going to happen, Big Steve. I put my money on her. So. Because that would be a good bet. What I'll do is I'll go in and I'll, sprinkle a little seed money over on that side so everybody thinks that, that's the way to go. And then they'll bet all against her. And then I'll put everything I got on her. And when it's all over and said and done with, I'll be counting my money. You put all your change on it. All right. Well, let us know how that works out for you. Hopefully everything's okay. There, Googler. Okay, Kevin. Yeah, right. I hear you. I'll take you out dog at the same time, Steve. I told you, Big Steve. She'd whip both of us and not even work up a sweat. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses on, would you? Would you? Sure would. Yeah, because he is going back to school. That's good. Did you ever find out who called in the bomb threat the other day? Googler? Was it a kid? Even back when I went to school, when somebody called in a bomb threat, the school, they, the phone companies back then had something special that the schools could actually, save the number back then. That was back in the 80s, and you couldn't do that. Your regular phone system couldn't do that, but they could. They could tell you exactly where the phone call come from. Are you going to do something about it there, Big Steve? Oh, I know it. Beautiful, awesome. You're scared of Kathy? Yeah. I am. I'll be the first one to admit it. I am definitely afraid of her. I sleep with one eye open.
You're such a liar.
Yeah, bend over and whip that. You're right. I bet that would happen there, Big Steve. Beating. No, Kathy's beating us up. Yeah, Google says, I got your back, Kathy. I never beat up Kathy. Yeah, good luck with that, Steve. That's right. Oh. Need to close your cheeks. You're talking too much. Oh yeah. Well, hopefully they find out who done it. Because like I said, back in when I went to school, somebody called in a bomb threat. It was no big deal. They got everybody out of school, put them in buses, and they hit a little switch on this black box or whatever, and it went right back to the phone that made the phone call, and it would actually block the phone so they couldn't make a phone call. Then the phone call could trace it, or the phone company could trace it, and they trace it right back to the place it come from. Well, that's good. I love her dearly.
Shut up, Pete. You think he's cute.
Beautiful, awesome said you guys are funny together. I think it's love. It is. I love her. I love her to death. We've been married for 35 years. Yeah, back then they had payphones, and you know, they call from payphone. They'd still take it right back to the payphone. Then what the thing of it was is, most people didn't realize, hey, that leaves fingerprints, even the quarters, And people they'd wipe the receiver off, but they wouldn't wipe the quarter off, So they'll go through all the quarters and they start fingerprinting the quarters, and they said, oh no, or the dimes or whatever. Looky here, huh? What was Joe Schmo doing here when he should have been in school? 22 blocks away from school making a phone call. So, and when they used to take the change box out, they'd take it out nice and slow so none of the change got rattled. So they'd be able to, the first inch or whatever of change, they'd be able to fingerprint those and they'd find out who done what, So, well, thank you, beautiful, awesome. So, and that's one thing you don't see anymore either is payphones. I think I've seen one payphone in the last couple of years. It probably didn't work. So, I know it. It's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, right away, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, right away, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, right away, ma'am.
Your story, Keith.
My story here. Wash the car in the rain, dear? Yes, dear. Oh.
Where's that chip clip?
Huh?
Where's that chip clip?
I can't hear you.
Oh, naturally.
Well, you turn towards
Where's
the.
that chip clip? I can feel it. And
It's right here. Yep, kept the coins that way. Yeah, years ago we used to do that too. The only problem is you ever got pulled over and they searched you and they found out you had a coin with a hole drilled in it and a fish line. That's actually a federal offense. They wouldn't go so far as to press it, but if they wanted to, they could. I remember one time I got pulled over and I give the cop the wrong driver's license. I said, "Oh no, that's the wrong one," and handed him the other one. Never said a word about it. So that's because I was, I don't know, 19 or 20 or something like that, and I had a fake license to buy beer. So. Yep, dear. You're correct, dear. Whatever you say, dear. Right away, dear. And by the way, that fishing line stuff does work. We used to do it for pop machines and the whole 9 yards. So. Well, you're missing out, Steve. You truly are. What'd you do, Tim? Did you change your avatar? I think it does look different. I ain't for sure, but it did look different. I just had to send a message to my nephew through Facebook. No, me and him don't get along. He's one of them left, you know. So he keeps wanting to run his suck, and I think I'm going to have to go take me a 25-mile trip and go give him a black eye and a broken nose. Maybe he'll learn to shut his mouth or watch what his fingers are typing. So, good morning, Bobby. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, yeah, he buys Nikes. He thinks Colin Kaepernick or whatever is the best thing in the world. He thinks it's okay. Now, I'll tell you about this little bastard. Excuse my language. But the other day, about a month ago, we had a family reunion. So they had said grace. Everybody, take your hats off. Everybody took the hats off. He didn't take his hat off. And I didn't say anything right then and there. But I'm going to tell you what, the next time we have a family reunion and they have hats on and, do great, he doesn't take his hat off, I'm going to take his hat off right at the chin. I am. I'm tired of that mouthy little prick. So I will. He says he has some kind of degenerative disease that his bones and stuff are weak and all this, but he smokes medical marijuana. But at the family reunion, he was running up and down the basketball court doing layups and everything else. Now, if your bones are that brittle and your body is in that bad a shape, how can you run up and down a basketball court, do layups, dribble, spin around and do all that stuff? The guy's a faker. A big ass faker. That's all he is. He wants a reason to be able to smoke his marijuana and get away with it. So, and that's exactly what it is. So, I have nothing against medical marijuana. I don't. I do have something against recreational marijuana. And so, but that's up to you. If you want to do your own recreational marijuana, that's fine. But, but don't sit there and tell me that marijuana's never killed anybody, because it has. There's been plenty of people that's got into a car and been killed driving a car while stoned. There's been plenty of people that's walked out in front of vehicles stoned. There's been plenty of people that's walked off in, cliffs or whatever, or have died being stoned on marijuana. So, they say, well, marijuana never has killed anybody. Yes, it has. It's killed plenty. It's killed just as many being stoned as it does being drunk. So, because medical marijuana, you have a reason to use it. Recreational, you don't have a reason to use it. Medical marijuana, you have a legal reason to use it. So that's why. Y'all can smoke your smoke and talk your talk and walk your walk or whatever, but medical marijuana is medical marijuana. You go to a doctor. He went to a doctor. You didn't even see a doctor. He went online for a doctor to get his medical marijuana. So, but anyways, he got his medical marijuana license through going online. You go online, you type in a few things, and then you make a phone call. Say, dear doc, I hurt so bad, and it hurts when I do this. It hurts when I do. Oh, you're qualified. Send me $75, and I'll send you a medical marijuana license. That's exactly how it was in Michigan, or that's how it has been, but they're changing it now. You actually have to go see a doctor, a certified doctor. So, sorry about that, but the kid just gets me upset. He's 38, I think, 40 years old, you know, um, has two kids, well, I don't know, five kids or whatever. Waited till all his kids were 16 years old before he married his wife. That way they all got bought and paid for through the welfare system. You know, uh, they all got, the medical and everything else. He had, until his youngest one was 16, he had two or three kids that already graduated high school before he married his wife, So, never paid a lick of insurance on him, never paid child support or nothing. He worked the system, and now he's one of those ones that are on the left thinking, they owe me everything. Well, I think he's pretty much took advantage of everything that he could get. What link? Jerry, what link are you talking about? It's my nephew on Facebook. So he tagged me in a post. So if you're on Facebook, you can see it if you see anything that I've been tagged to. So, all right, B&J, you have yourself a great day. Nice to have you here. So. What I wrote is I don't, and I haven't watched the National Faggot Loser since Colin did the needle. And he got upset because he didn't hashtag just do it. He photoshopped it, and then he started putting it on, a post. So. Yeah, Bobby grows medical Chinese milk. Yeah, but it comes in the form of rice patties, doesn't it there, Jerry? Well, they already had it growing there, junkyard. They just made it legal to them now. I don't know what the gestation rate, what is it? 90 days or 120 days for it or something like that? So. That's why he's always Chinese-eyed. There you go. Yeah. Anyways, on that post, I had a guy called me retarded because of the way I think. I said, what's the difference between the way I think and the way you think? You think it's great? I never said that Colin Kaepernick didn't have his right to protest. But if you're going to protest police brutality, go protest police brutality at a police department. Makes sense to me. Why would you protest it at your own work? Protest it at the police department. Or better yet, why don't you turn around and protest in front of the 50 police officers that are protecting you from the 85,000 people that are in the crowd? Why don't you protest to them right there in the front of them? You don't do it. Because why? Because it isn't about police brutality. It isn't about anything else. It's just about trying to make a statement. Wanting to be noticed. That's all it's about. Reaper Man. Good morning. How are you doing? Dirty Dog Diggers, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. My Facebook is totally different than my YouTube. If you guys can't handle the truth or can't handle something very political, don't ask to be on my Facebook, because you're going to find out exactly how I feel on Facebook. I've been in Facebook jail so many times, I got my own cell. In fact, I just come out of like a 2-week suspension of posting. They wouldn't let me post nothing. I could share, but I couldn't post a damn thing. I finally was able to start posting day before yesterday. Well, I'm starting to get a little heated under the collar, yes. So you're gonna make another Facebook just to see. There you go. Yeah. Good morning, Tammy Sprinkle. You're looking lovely as ever. So, but anyways, getting back to that, if you're protesting something, protest it at the site that you need to protest it at. Here's if you belong to a motorcycle gang or group or whatever, okay, and you wore your colors, if you wore your colors to work, do you think they would keep you at work? Or would they tell you to take off your jacket? I'm asking. Give me an answer. Do you think they would make you take your jacket off, or would they tell you to leave? Or would they, no, wait a minute. Would they allow you to wear your colors, or would they tell you that you have to have them off during working hours? Go ahead and leave me your response. That's no difference. Good morning, Reaper Man. Bobby's still watching TV. Morning, Bobby. Nice to have you here. Do you think, I'm waiting for some responses, but do you think if you were in a motorcycle gang or group or whatever you want to call it, and you walked into work with your jacket on, your colors, do you think they would tell you to take it off, or do you think they would let you wear it all day long? My belief is, not where you worked, you're right. My belief is if you walked in wearing something like that, which is controversial, they would make you take it off, okay? Or say, hey, you can't wear that here. Either you work here and take it off, or you don't work here and you wear it and leave it, and leave here. That's no different than the NFL stating, hey, you can't protest here. Want to protest at the police station? Go ahead and do it. Do it on your own time, but don't do it on our time. But yet the spineless people in the NFL, they don't have a backbone for that because they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Because you know what? If they upset their players and the players aren't going to play to 100% and they're going to lose games, which means they're going to lose revenue and they're going to lose all their national titles and all this stuff, half of them aren't worth a damn anyways. So that's right. The workplace isn't for any place but work. And that should be the same way. And that's the way I feel about Nike and the NFL and Colin Kaepernick and whatever. So, but I got to get off on that. I can feel my blood pressure starting to rise. So. That's right, Tim. But one more thing before I get off it. When Colin Kaepernick first took the kneel, 2 days after, he was interviewed by the NFL magazine or whatever, and they asked him why he kneeled. And Colin said because of white oppression. The black people being oppressed by white people. Now, how would he know anything about that being that Colin was given up for adoption by his mom and dad or whatever, his mom or his family? A white family adopted him, took him in, showed him love, gave him the best of everything: education, housing, clothing, food, the whole 9 yards, love. So, how would he know anything about white oppression? He doesn't. Then it went from white oppression to police brutality. Now, how did it skip from white oppression to police brutality? I have no idea how. They made that horizontal jump from white oppression to police brutality, or vertical, yeah, horizontal jump, yeah. I have no idea how it done that. Because you needed it, Tim. There you go. That's funny, Jerry. Bobby, how did you get them clothes so clean? Ancient Chinese secret. You remember that commercial, Bobby? I can't remember what it was, Calgon or Cheer or something like that. We need more cheer. Oh, ancient Chinese secret, eh? Ron, good morning. I don't remember saying good morning to you, but good morning, Ron. Nice to have you here. I probably did, but you know, in my old age, I'm forgetting stuff. If I shut up, then I wouldn't even have a live stream. Hiya, Kathy. Welcome back, Marie. Nice to have you back. The Carolinas are fixing to get a drowning. Yeah. I read that article that Hal Kenton sent. Uh, I guess the two brothers were standing on a rock fishing, and the little one fell in. The 10-year-old fell in, and then the 27-year-old jumped in to save him, got him out of there, but was swept down the river and was found by a couple of kayakers down the river, and they tried to revive him, but they couldn't bring him back. So. I don't know if you guys had a chance to read that or not, but if I still have it. There we go. Hopefully it'll work now. Good morning, Hal Kitten. I'm just posting that link again so somebody could read that if they want. I read it yesterday. Sad. Hope you don't float away, Marie. There you go. And Hell Kitten, you're looking lovely as ever. FFP, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. That's kind of early for you. Okay, she has to go fund me for that. So if you want, put that okay in my messages, and then I'll put the link up here if you want. So. Your canning last day today? I didn't do any canning this year, not whatsoever. I did do some freezer corn, and I did one container of collard greens, because I'm the only one that eats it. But I took a 32-ounce bag of collard greens, blanched them. I took all the water out of them. I pressed all the water out of them, drained all the water out of them. And when it was all said and done, I put them into a 1-pint freezer container. That's what it fit into. Now, I'm sure when I go to cook it, after I thaw it out and throw it in a frying pan and cook it with some bacon grease and stuff, it'll be a lot, but I got it all pressed into one of them 1-quart freezer containers. All right there, Hell Kitten. Hopefully I can get that in there. There you go. There's oh, wait a minute, that ain't right. Okay. Um, I don't know about a juicer there, FFP. I'm not really into too much in vegetable juices. I like V8 and stuff like that, or my own home canned tomato juice. But Two Chicks Cruise, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Looking lovely as ever. Okay, makes you click on the. All right, there you go. No. As far as juicing, I don't know. Maybe I should start, drinking some spinach and some kale juice and, carrot and all that other stuff. I see juicers all the time at the thrift stores. I never paid too much attention to them. The last juicer I had, I made, actually what I did is I'm doing pretty good, Two Chicks. What I did the last time with my juicer, and it kind of ruined it, but I took a bunch of potato peels, okay? And people are, what are you doing with potato peels? Well, I took potato peels and I put them in a juicer. And what I ended up with was a bunch of potato skins that were all dried out, and potato starch. After you poured off the juice or the liquid, I got like 4 tablespoons of potato starch. And I put that on some wax paper and I let it dry, and I had potato starch. Pretty cool. I could have had a V8, you're right. So but it pretty much did ruin. It was an old juicer at the time. It pretty much did ruin it. What I should have done was run it through my food grinder first, and then put it through the juicer. So that would have probably done better, but. National Thrift Shop Day. Cyberbullying from a form of social relation bullying. Guys got to check out Two Chicks. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever see. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Alicia and Kim. Okay, Alicia and Kim. Oh. So check out Two Chicks Crew. They have 2.3 thousand channel followers. So I have to get rid of some of this stuff right here. There we go. I had to close about 10 tabs, so I appreciate you being here. I really do, Two Chicks. Nice to have you here. Yep, there's two of you. You're on a diet, it's a V6 for you. Hey, I love, I do love V8. I used to drink V8 every day, but it's so expensive to buy. I mean, you know, $15 for a case of V8, you know, a little, 12-ounce bottle or cans or whatever. That's kind of expensive, especially when juice is really cheap, so. All right, we'll have to watch that there, FFP. I wish I was healthy enough and could come out there and stay a couple of weeks out in the wilderness with you. I think it'd be cool. So. Yeah, it's like that's at Sam's Club, like $15 for I think it's a case of 50 or 30. I mean, 12-ounce cans, and it's like $12 for a case of 24 8-ounce cans. It's expensive, And if you can make it yourself, I can tomato juice myself, so I haven't done it in a couple of years because I haven't gotten the tomatoes, but I could can my own V8. Give me a juicer, start juicing carrots and green peppers and beets and all that other stuff, and put it all together. Then pressure can it. I can make it in quart jars. So. Yeah, V8 don't give you wings, Red Bull. But I've never been into those power drinks or whatever. I've never been into them. I think they taste like crap. So. Yeah, I bet you she would too. Probably come back and everything would be gone, and the door would be locks would be changed, and so. I think it'd be cool. I've got enough stuff, camp stuff, and that if I had to, I could go out and live, in the woods. Might not be thriving, but we would be surviving. So I have enough survival food or whatever to last for a couple of weeks, so that would be able to give you time to get everything set up, and get foraging and hunting and all that other stuff. Get stuff set up so where you're actually bringing in a food source. But if you start off from scratch and you don't have nothing and you go out there looking for food, it's going to be a rough couple of first days. Good morning, Pusa. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. But that would be pretty cool there at the P. I think hopefully you do a lot of video of it. Well, yep, doing good there, Pusa. Hopefully you're doing fine too. I did see you were doing a live stream, I think, this morning when I first got up or whatever. I didn't have a chance to go into it because I had to get this thing started, had to do some other stuff. So I barely got this thing up and running in time. There you go. Got 22 viewers here. So nice to have each and every one of you guys here. If you guys don't know everybody, walk up and down the chat room. Take a look at their channels. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and show them some channel love. If it's not something you're not interested in, then don't. You don't have to. This isn't a sub for sub or anything like that. You were on last night. Well, when I woke up this morning, I think it still said Pusa Studios was on the live stream. So that could have been YouTube era. So that's pretty cool. You had a shout out last night. So all right, that's pretty cool. You're going down, Bobby. Remember that song by Charlie Daniels? A guy with a flat tire. And they were picking on him for having long hair. And he said, when it was at the bar, and he said, I'm an undercover agent for the FBI. That's what Bobby is. He's an undercover agent. So don't you tip your hat to a lady, young man? Charlie Daniels, what a patriot. Yeah. According to Jerry, Bobby's a Chinese informant. So. Planting rice paddies during the day and doing laundry at night. You older people understand the laundry part. Moon Ruiz, CEO of CBS, has been playing Bill Clinton. Well, was he getting Was he getting some gratification in front of the flag or something there, Junkyard, or what? Yep, reached out there and kicked old Green Teeth right in the knee. There you go. That's right. So, do elaborate there, Junkyard, because I haven't heard. I do know that Harry Weinman or Wiseman or whatever it was, they were covering up for him. A lot of these had TV affiliates or whatever you want to call them. They were covering up for him because they knew what a guy he was. Huh. Imagine that. With an intern? You just don't know. You just don't let them know what you want them to know that you don't want them to know. A little bit of misdirection. Yeah, Bobby's okay. He's a good guy, even though he's a Chinese informant. That don't make him all bad. At least he's not a North Korean informant. Huh. That's not bad. $80 million to receive a, oral sex, and then you get, $80 million to go away. Isn't that something special? He also works for the Russians. Well, evidently so do I, because they said I did. They said I worked for the Russians when I voted for Donald Trump. 65 million of us worked for the Russians. All I know is one day I walked, I went to go vote, and the next thing I know, I was walking back from Russia. Circle S from the media. Cheers, leaders. Have to be careful of that garbage. You're right. He was trying to play hide the pepperoni with him. That's funny. That's what happened to my hip. Hip got so sore it had to be replaced, and I got blisters on my feet from walking clear back from Russia. I guess you went about it the wrong way. Yeah. Oh. And then you think Bobby rigged the election? Yeah, it was a cigar. Yeah. You know what's funny? The top dog gets $80 million and gets to resign, but anybody lower than that would get fired and then, put on, a do not hire list and all this other stuff. So how does that figure? That's funny too. Yeah. It's me, Theo. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, too, Theo. So, hopefully, they weren't dipping that cigar there, FFP. Now, y'all seen the picture I showed last night of Sammy Hagar. If you were on here last night, you seen the picture of Sammy Hagar at 68 and Bill Clinton at 69. Sammy Hagar looks pretty tremendous for a guy 68 years old that's been doing rock and roll, drugs, and drinking for the last 40 years, compared to Bill Clinton that's been married to Hillary Clinton for the last 40 years. So Monica was a hot tamale. All right, there, FFP. You have yourself a great day. Can a bunch of good stuff. So, a guy I know, the third week of September is going up salmon fishing, and they're allowed 10 apiece. There's four guys going, so that's going to be 40 salmon every day, and they're going to can it while they're up there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, like the NFL, somebody else will pick them up. Oh, you got $80 million to receive? Oh, you know what? We're going to put you in your own corner office. That's okay, Pusa. We all got our own lives to live, you know. So, well, that's good. Isn't that funny how that stuff works out there, Junkyard? All right, I will there. FFP, I will. I'll email you my address. In fact, I'll go right up to your thing right now and do it right now while I'm thinking about it. So, because if I don't, I'll forget about it. So, do 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 do. I'm glad it's so fast. There you go, there, FFP. Let's see, get that back out of there. Let's see. Bobby Sprinkle, there you go, for president. Yes, FFP knows he knows Santa. That's pretty cool, Pusa. I'm sorry. I always liked Olivia Newton-John. She is a good singer. Was a good singer. I don't know if she doesn't do too much singing nowadays, but she was a great singer in the 70s and 80s. She's going to treat it organically? Okay. You know what he did, don't you, there, Bobby? He plugged in his computer. Jerry's got one of them supercomputers. He's got a whole room that's full of just mainframe. And Jerry decided to hit the power switch, and it just killed all the power on that Dolphin Island. That's what happened. You guys don't know it, but Jerry's a high-tech redneck. He's a super dildo. I'll tell you something. This is actually a true story. The guy I worked with, his daughter was probably 9 or 10. And she was looking in a catalog. And the dad said to him, the guy I worked with, said, "What do you think we ought to get your mom for Christmas?" And the daughter was reading in this catalog, and she said, "Hey, Dad, why don't we get Mom a dildo watch?" And he said, I about fell out of the chair. Dildo watch? She said, "Yeah, get her a dildo watch." He said, "Let me see that catalog." He looked at it. It wasn't dildo. It was Delido. And his daughter couldn't pronounce Delido, but she dildo. He said it was so funny. He said, "I still laugh about that." I thought it was pretty cool too when he was telling the story. So. So was he starting up his Delido? Is that what happened there, Bobby? It is good to stay connected. I appreciate you being here, Poos. I really do. I said, you guys don't know everybody in here. Walk up and down the chat room, check everybody's channel out, see if there's somebody here you don't know. If it's something you are interested in, go ahead and show them some channel love. If you're not interested, that's fine. You don't have to. It's not a sub for sub here, a channel for channel, or whatever you want to call it. But I do encourage, checking out other channels, showing some support. You're multitasking. That's pretty cool, Chick Cruz. Everybody can multitask. I'm just glad you're still listening. So, Tammy spent eating Jolly Ranchers at 7:26 in the morning. Bobby should be getting up making you some bacon and eggs and some biscuits. It does sound good, doesn't it? Yeah. I gotta check. I don't think I got any more scratch made biscuits in the cupboard or in the refrigerator, but it's a 24-hour job. Now, you guys ever buy those hash brown patties at the store? They're about this big around, or that, like that. A lot of people fry them, and I find out they're really greasy when you fry them. So what I do is I take a piece of parchment paper and I'll sprinkle some oil on the parchment paper, and I will put the hash brown down, and I'll salt and pepper the top part, and I will sprinkle some oil on that. Then I'll flip it over, and the other side has got some oil on it, and I will salt and pepper that, and I'll put it in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. Bring them out, come back in for another 15 minutes, and you'd be surprised. They crisp right up. They're not greasy, and I like eating those with. I'll make a couple of eggs and I'll put a couple of hash brown patties on the plate and put the eggs right on top of it. I make over medium eggs. So you break the egg, you got yolk running on it, velvety goodness. So Bobby only cooks rice and egg rolls. Yeah, you make the cakes now. That's good. No, it's quite okay there, Jerry. No. Has anybody seen the Alabama bushcrafter this morning? Wonder how he's doing. So. He might have overslept, yeah. I don't know. The weather could be, I don't know what the weather is down there, but um, hey, Kath. Alabama bushcrafter, good morning. How are you doing? Kath,
What?
is that sump pump running?
I don't know. Don't worry. I'll go down there.
Well, no, I think I hear something running.
Wow.
Maybe, but I thought I heard it running. Never mind. I'll check it after I get up in here.
I'll go over. Don't bother.
Good morning, Alabama. I just said, hey, has anybody seen Alabama bushcrafter? Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here he is. So, Nice to have you here. Let me go get a cup of coffee. I'll run down and check it, Kath, real quick. Huh? Oh, I don't mind, but I did dump it.
I know where one is, jam in the bedroom.
You sat down. I just finally heard it.
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't running, but I did start it, and I don't know, there's probably 5 or 6 gallons in the sump, so I emptied that out. So you should have had Kathy throw you a cup of coffee, Doug. That way, she would have enjoyed it, and so would we. Oh yeah, that's it. You guys, I don't understand you people. You find happiness on my pain. What is it with you? Are you a sadist? No. Okay. Yep, that's right. Nothing like the first sip of coffee every morning. Get your heart pumping.
You're so stupid, knock it off, or I punch you in the face.
What am I doing?
Find something else, throw at your ass.
Your pain is our happiness. I know. That comes skipping across last night.
Too bad you ducked.
I got good reflexes. Whoa.
Oh, wow. I wish it would have hit you right between the lockers.
Too bad I didn't duck the day the ball peen hammer come flying across the room.
Oh, you want that to happen? Seriously?
No.
I would love to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know what? You talk big talk on there. All those people think I'm joking. I'm not. Dead nuts serious.
Gene Chambers said instead of using a cup, use that 100-cup pot. Alabama Bushcrafter said, good morning, Miss Kathy. Hell Kitten said, I only laughed a little bit, dog. So,
I hope when you go down to Alabama, your car breaks down, you get stranded down there.
yeah. I'll come back here and the doors will be all locked and everything else and changed.
Right.
Who are you? Let me in.
Too bad.
Do it, Kathy. I dare you. That's what Gene says. You guys. What is up with you people?
Problem is they think I'm joking. I'm serious. Why don't you tell them how I felt about you at the hospital? I wanted to put a pillow over your face.
She tried to suffocate me at the hospital.
Oh, well.
She said, here, you're faking. Finally, I got it off my face and I said, Kath, you'd be able to tell if I suffocated.
Oh, my God. I'm going to hit you. Keep running that.
Hell Kitten says, we're going to get dog killed.
You're going to do that on your own.
Good morning, Ranch Jams. How are you doing? Huh?
Prison, vacation.
Prison, vacation. Yeah.
Don't wait on me. Bring me my meals, steak. More to jazz.
Yeah.
Anything's got to be better than living here.
Yeah. No, Jerry. No. And Gene says nothing's better than murder in the morning.
Murder all day.
Murder all day.
I work too. You just get a Kleenex.
I know I got a powder in my nose. Excuse me, people. Knocking on death's door, I am.
I knew it.
She said, get back on there and tell everybody how sick you are. So, no. As a real
I'm sick.
junkyard writes, as the real world. That's right.
They only knew I'm not kidding. I'm sick too.
Jason Andrews says, my wife threatens to suffocate me every night on account of my snoring. What was that?
Don't worry about it. What next weapon?
Don't throw that. That's glass.
It ain't glass. You're a moron.
You want to bet?
Oh, well,
It is glass.
so it comes to. You got insurance.
Arizona Ghost Rider, good morning. I'm glad that you're here, but you know, you were supposed to pick me up and take me over to Carry On Jeff and John, and somehow we didn't make it. So
If you ever go, don't come back.
if I ever go, don't come back.
Please do not.
I tell you what, that chili con carne looked pretty good that he made. And I like that sourdough chili pesto and chorizo bread he made. That looked pretty damn good too. So you ran out of gas? Well, damn it, boy. So. If I'd have known that, I'd have walked the gas can to you. So. You got to give birth to a Democrat. That's funny, Alabama. Oh, evidently, my nephew got the message because he didn't write me back in another response. So, and y'all have them. Y'all got them uncles that you're afraid of, even though they're 70 years old or whatever. Yeah. Well, I'm one of them uncles. I don't. Uh, Me and Kevin both. A lot of our nieces and nephews don't talk to us because they think we're pricks. So, and I can live with that because I guess that's what I am. I think the carrots should just give you some fiber. I think actually should have put the carrots in sooner so they cook down. I think it was just actually a filler. It did look good though. Junkyard said this is better than TV.
I should stop over here. You'd really see a show.
She said, "Stop on over, Junkyard. You'd really see a show."
We're actually separated. I stay in the garage and you stay in the house, and things work out that way.
I did that one day at work. I walked into the boss's office. He said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "I don't know. Me and my wife are." I said, "Me and my wife are separated right now." He said, "Oh my God, is everything okay?" I said, "Yeah, I think so, but I just want to go home." He said, "Yeah, go ahead and go home." He said, "Where'd she go?" I said, "Nowhere. You made me come to work. I work in Toledo. She's home in Adrian, so we're separated right now." He said, "Get back to work."
Because you're an idiot. Huh. You got jokes. I prefer to be separated.
That shit crazy. That's right there, Alabama. Mo Malati. Mo. Hey, how you doing there, Mo? Nice to have you here. No. I am damn lucky to have Kathy. I love her dearly. She knows it. So.
Oh, as soon as I find a place, I'm out of here. I'm not sticking around the pot stand.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna be lucky. Somebody else can take your sickly ass.
I'm not sick.
Every day of your life. You're sick looking,
Sick looking.
sick attitude.
I don't have a sick attitude. I love you dearly, honey.
Oh God, I can't stand it. And these people believe your bullshit.
I know it. Cecil Skinner just put a new video on from Off Grid Homestead. Cecil Skinner. I couldn't catch the name of the video, but it just come up. So now that she's gone, come on, put it on. So. Yes, I am, Mo. You are correct. I am damn lucky to have her. I love her dearly. We've been married for 35 years. Love her dearly. You're right. We wouldn't know what to do without each other. So. Let me check my calendar. Um, Alabama, I think probably be the weekend of October 20th. I don't have anything going on that weekend. So, and right now I'm still not feeling so good, so I don't want to dare do anything, until I actually start feeling a lot better. But probably be like the October 20th, the weekend of that. That's the next free weekend I have, other than this weekend coming up. So I understand that. It's not easy being a dog. You're right. So I understand that, Alabama. Even my doctor said it. That's right. All right, Hell Kitten. So, and if Ron ain't doing nothing that weekend, maybe you can pick up Ron and we'll all go down. So me and him, and I'd like to get Kathy to go down, but she won't leave the grandkids. So that's the only, I have this weekend off, and the weekend of the 20th is the only weekend I have. And that doesn't necessarily count right now because somebody could call and want something done on that weekend. But because it does happen. I get a lot of calls. Hey, you got a month. Can you be here in a month? Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll do it later. We'll do it in November. It doesn't matter. Bushcracker weekend. Okay. So we can do it in November. Because I think my last one is in the 27th of that week. So I can do it the 2nd of November or something like that. If that works for you. The 27th I can't because I've got an auction to do that weekend. So it's hard to get around these schedules, but money's money. I can't tell them no. So and I'd have Kathy do it, but I still have to take the cart there and stuff like that. So all right, we'll do it probably the second day of November or something like that. So. And I was at the thrift stores yesterday looking for a handheld CB. So if I find one in Alabama, I'll bring it down to you. So. Um, um, there's a bunch of CB radios on the market. Here's one. That's in Lansing. I have to drive 100 miles to get that one. I don't want to someplace closer. I'm sure I can find one. So. You guys get on Facebook on Marketplace? Oh man, that is pretty cool. You can find almost anything you're looking for. So there's a bunch of them. I just got to find one closer. But I'll look for you there, Alabama. I think CB is probably, I think it's probably used more up here than anywhere else because, we have the heavy trucking companies and stuff like that. And they're constantly, hey, where's the bears? Where's the bear? I mean, if you get up here, you can hardly get on and talk on a CB because the traffic on the CB is just constant. Unless you got a big CB where you can break through, because a lot of these truckers, I mean, they're talking to people 20, 30 miles away trying to figure out where all the bears are at, so they don't get busted. So handheld CB or handheld ham, okay. Now, the handheld CBs only get about 8 or 10 miles out. So, and it depends on where you're at. I mean, if you're in the woods and stuff, then you're going to do it. But you're out in a clearing somewhere, you should be able to get to 8 to 10 miles. Having coffee with, this morning. Dream Walking Angel, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. I'm sorry I didn't see you when you first come in. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Thank you for being here. Well, I'm glad you're having coffee with me. I appreciate it. Ain't no better person to have coffee with than Iron Dog. So, and everybody that's in chat. So, if you guys don't know who Dream Walking Angel is, go ahead and check out her channel. She's got 1,073 channel followers. I like the 455 rocket. That's pretty cool. I like that song, I'm Not Lisa. I remember that when I was a kid. So I'll have to watch the female version to Turn the Page. That sounds pretty cool. Dr. Hook, cover of the Rolling Stones. You guys got to check out her channel. She's got a lot of nice content up here. So that song, Please Come to Boston, 3 days ago. Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine, and that's from the Kentucky Headhunters. So I love them too. I love all that stuff, So, in fact, I think I can actually play one of your songs, Can I Dream Angel, without getting copyright? I think I should be able to. Am I correct or not? Does somebody know if I can play one of her songs without being copyrighted? I would think I can because it's not the original version of it. So oh, you got copyrighted too? I thought if it was not the original version, you could do it. So even though she sung it herself, Grizz, it's not the original version. It's just a um, let's play a few seconds of this one.
You're sorry once again, dear. You want me to take you back once more.
There you go. That's Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine. That's by the Kentucky Headhunters. So. Go ahead and check out her channel. Show her some channel love. Watch some videos. That dream walking, I will put you up on a playlist tonight, and I'll let you run all night. So I'll give you some watch time. That'll help you out. Get your hours up. So how close are you to your 4,000 hours a year? Are you close or not? You obviously got your, your 1,000 channel followers. So we can get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 people in here to run your playlist tonight, get you some time. So
Or you say you need a helping hand, dear. But that's what you told me once before.
So okay. Well, that's what I would do is I would pull up your playlist and check and see how many songs you got or whatever of your songs. And I would just click your playlist and hit, if you only got 25 or 30 or whatever, I would hit the rerun button on it and let it play all night long. So, if they play 4 or 5 times a piece, you get the time for that. So I try to help everybody out that's close, and then once you get those people helped out, then they'll turn around and they should help others. So if we can get you above and get you into what's your YouTube guidelines, then you can turn around and help somebody else. So help yourself first and then help somebody else. So that's how we done it. To get me into my up to the specific guidelines of YouTube. Kim Fife and a couple other people, they run my channel playlist. I run some of theirs. I run myself. They run theirs. And we all ran each other's, and we do it every night, 3 or 4, channels each, and try to, get us all the watch time we could. And that's how we made it. So, Rob and me, good morning. Looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. That's right. We're all one big family here. We're not a happy family, I can tell you that, but we are one big family here. And we all have to show support to one another. There may be some channels you don't like. There may be some channels you absolutely hate. There may be channels you just can't stand. But we're all one big family here. So we all have to help each other out. Top of the morning there, Robin Nee. So, just to remind you, tomorrow I'll be off here at 8:30 a.m. So I'll be starting around 6:30, be off at 8:30. So tomorrow is Tuesday. No. And you know what, Grizz? I'm having the hardest time finding what I need to find to do your roast. I ain't telling you what it is because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But if I can't find it sooner or later, I'm probably going to end up having to make it. Need your 4,000 by October 7. How much do you have now? Because I'll tell you what you can do, dream walking, to help yourself out. You can watch your own videos 3 times a day. And I'm going to show you how to do this. I've done this several times, and I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to share it with you. Okay. But this is all you do. Let me share this with you. Okay, you bring up Dream Walking Angels channel. Okay, now you see this, it says, let's see where your playlist is first. You got 6, 32 classic rocks, 2 pop music, 13 gospel, 28 dream interpretations, and 1 dream classic. Okay. But you have 80 country music. So what we'll do is we'll go back to videos. And you see play all right here. You got 162 videos, so there's no sense of hitting this. But if you hit that, it'll rerun all 162. If you leave it run for 24 hours, it's going to run 162. And if it goes past through the 162, it's going to keep on going. It'll go right back to number 1 and keep on going back again. So there's your 455 rocket. And that'll play. And when that's done playing, I'll give you a thumbs up on that one. When that's done playing, it'll play Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine, then Please Come to Boston, and it'll just keep on running. But what you can do is open up another tab, go to YouTube, go Dream Walking Angel. There. Click on that. Now I've opened up another tab. And I go to your play all. Now I'm going to go down and I will go to number 50. And I'll start at number 50. And then I'll hit the rerun. Now I've got 2 of your channels running. Now I'm playing 2 of your music videos. So for every hour that my streams are running, or that these videos are running, you're going to get 2 hours of video time. And you can do this a 3rd time. You can do it a 4th time. And you just skip down because you got so many videos. You go like 1 to 50, and then 50 to 100, then 100 to 150, and then 150 to 182. And you can run all these videos all night long, and everybody else can do the same thing. So I got to get out of here because I know it's going to slow me down. So but that's the easiest way to do it. Yes, you can watch your own videos 3 times a day. You have 2,564 hours. So you need 1,500 hours of watch time by October 7th. So you've got roughly 30 days to get 1,500 hours of watch time. That's 30 hours a day. If I'm correct. No, that's 50 hours a day. That's not that hard to do. If you can get 2 or 3 people to help, do that, I'll run it for a couple of days at night. So I'll run 2 or 3 tabs, give you a few hours. But you can run, you got 162 videos. You could run 5, 6 tabs a day. Okay. And still not, depends on how many hours worth of videos you have. You could probably still not hit your 3 a day. So. And the worst thing that could happen is if they don't count it, they don't count it. But they do count it because they did count it for us. So it's the same thing. I'll help you do yours. We can maybe get a few people to help you do that today. Do it a couple of times. Basically, all you need is 11 hours a day watch time to get your 4,000 per year. You mean a good BM, bowel movement? Yeah. So I know what you're saying here, Alabama. So. So that's all you got to do. It's easy. I encourage everybody else, if you're close on hours and stuff, go ahead and do it. Worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to say no, but I have never had it happen. So, it's counted. Now, don't be discouraged if you check your analytics and it doesn't show up, because it won't show up for a couple of days. So if you got, 2,650 hours right now, and you get 5 people watching your stuff, and then tomorrow you go in and you still got 2,650, that's because it won't show up for 2 days. Check the analytics, because it'll say, today is the 10th, it'll say September 9th or September 8th will be the last day of the check. It takes 2 days to get the analytics in there. So that's right there, Alabama. You're absolutely right. That's one Democrat that's gone. So, yeah. So, that's all you got to do. And I encourage everybody to help one another do that. I do it as much as I can. I try almost every night to let it run. Some nights I let my computer take a break or my laptop take a break and take a breather and rest, but I try to do it almost every night. So I'm not really a smart fella. I just know how to get around the system. So as far as technical and all that other stuff, I don't know anything. I learned a bunch of that from other people. So, about this. So I guess it's survival mode in order to do it. So, yep. So. Now, you won't get a thumbs up and or a comment on every video, but at least you get the watch time. So. So anybody got anything else they want to talk about today? I don't know if I can look up your analytics or not there, Alabama. I know you can if you have TubeBuddy and all that other stuff, but I will show you how to look up your analytics there, Alabama, though. So let me get up my channel. Okay. This is my channel, okay, my homepage. And you want to go to your video manager right up here. You click your video manager. I don't know how to do it on the cell phone. So if you're asking about how to do it on a cell phone, I have no idea. But here's my analytics. Those are all the videos. You know, Sunday chat service, overslept Saturday, finally Friday, man oh man, Thursday night chat, dinner at the doghouse. You go down here, right here to analytics. And you click that. It's loading the analytics right now. And you'll see it says from September 9th, 2017 to September 8th, 2018. I've got 16,888 hours of watch time. I got 59,041 views, 10,901 likes, 766 dislikes, 218,231 comments, 345 shares, 261 videos on the playlist, and I got 1,494 channel followers, which I have more than that because I got 1,600 and something. But I made 13 cents on talking with Iron Dog. So I'm not making no money. I'm not making nothing. A lot of these haven't been paid because it's been a few, it hasn't been time yet. But some of these I make money on, some I don't. So, but anyways, then you go to, say you want to get back here, and here's your videos. So let me find one that's got a lot. Okay, here's dislikes. Become-see bash benefit. Now that was a benefit. You hit the dislikes button right there. Okay, and that brings you right over here, and you go down right here to likes and dislikes, and you click that. And you're going to find out that all 7 of my dislikes come from the United Kingdom. So there's 7 people in the United Kingdom that didn't like my benefit or the bash benefit. For some reason, I don't know why, but they didn't like it. So then you go back here. I got more, trust me. Here's one. Easy sausage gravy breakfast. Got 12 dislikes. Why? I don't know. Maybe somebody having a bad day. Maybe they don't like biscuits and gravy. But I'll be darned, I got all 12 dislikes from the United Kingdom. I don't understand what I did up there, but I did something. But that's how your analytics works. You got to go in and just play around with it, and you'll find out a bunch of stuff. It's all trial and error. You click the wrong button, you got to get back out of it and go someplace else and do something different. But that's it. So. I know there's a YouTube app, but I have no apps are apps and apps are stupid. Um, they do more harm to anything than anything else. You know, they take up more space. Every time you turn around, you're running out of space. You do an app on your phone. I only got YouTube on my phone yet. I don't have any room on my phone to add any apps because every time I turn around, the phone Samsung is adding something to the phone to eat up all your storage. You know why? So you can't do anything with it. So you have to get a new phone. So I had YouTube Studio and got rid of it because I thought it sucked. It didn't work that great, especially on my phone. So yeah, it's a troll. So um, and that's not the only one. A lot of times I've had 20 dislikes, and it's not just all United Kingdom. I'd have a bunch from United Kingdom, have a bunch from South uh, Africa, have some from from the United States. What? I don't know. I didn't do anything to upset anybody. It just people are people. They can't handle being happy or whatever. Yeah, I'm still on for the next 12 minutes there. Googler, how did everything go with the conference call? Hopefully everything went okay. Oh, I know you're not no troll. No, no, I'm talking about the dislikes and stuff on the things. You can see that, uh, people that give you a dislike. And if you go back and you look at the video, and there's nothing wrong with the video, it's sausage gravy. What's not to like about unless you don't like sausage or you don't like gravy, why are you trolling something? Why are you disliking it? So, oh, okay. Yeah. So it's just people. They don't care. Bouncing around doing stuff. They don't care what they do. You know, Even though it affects you directly, they don't care. I've got a bunch of videos where they've reported that, it wasn't suitable for monetization. Nothing wrong with them. Have to go in and fight to get monetization on them. I shouldn't have to. They should have to look at it first before they don't monetize it. But they don't do that. Oh, I know. You can set up, there's IP bouncers all over. You can bounce your IP address from all over the place. So, yeah. There's an IP skipper or something like that that'll skip your IP. And actually, what it does, it random generates an IP address every time you click a key. So, that's what makes it so hard for them to catch pedophiles and, internet hackers and all this other stuff, because they got all that stuff that by the time they check the one IP address, you're already at 3 or 4 different ones. So, you got a shower now, you're good for a whole year. There you go. What'd you do? Walk out in the rain there, Googler? So, yeah, it could have been. It could have been. I tell you what, there, Linda. You might want to check that computer. Somebody probably hacked it. Because usually your location doesn't change unless you change it yourself. Oh, I bet. Found a puddle out yesterday from yesterday. There you go. Any happy time? That's funny. I tell you what, this is exactly why I keep my credit cards and everything else in something like this, metal. They got machines, they got little devices that a person can walk right by you with it in their purse, or that looks like a phone, and they can be walking right by you. And as they walk by you, wave it on, wave it by your rear end or whatever where your wallet is, and it can scan your credit card, your driver's license, and all that other stuff, and get all your personal information. Jenny O'Brien, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. All American Grandpa, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, oh yeah, well, that's the thing about it. These people are putting these things in the gas pumps, and what it is, it looks just like the credit card reader, but it's an insert. They insert it, you put your card in, it reads your card, lets you get gas, and then when you leave, they walk over there and pull the insert out. Yeah, you line your wallet with tinfoil and do the same thing. But this is a metal wallet. You can buy these, like seen on TV. You can buy these for $7, $8. Even ladies, they have them in, floral and everything. Put all your credit cards and your driver's license in one of these and put them in your purse. This is just like a Faro cage. An EMP hits, it still has all your information on it, even though the computer won't be working, but it still has all your information. Yeah. So I'm sure they had a skimmer at the pump, and it happens all the time. There's plenty of videos of people inserting those skimmers, and the gas stations don't do nothing about it. So. Yep. You grab the card reader. When you go up to it, you grab the card reader. If it comes out, it's not supposed to. If it comes out, you know it's fake. You take that thing right in, and you call the cops, and you take it right into the gas station and call the police, because it is something there to scam, and it should have all the information on every credit card that ever got scanned on it, because that's what they do is they grab it and then they take it home and they download it onto their computer. So, good morning, Jenny. So, how is it? Can everybody see Jenny O'Brien? So, in her boob, there you go. Backroads 82, good morning. Nice to see you here. It's been a long time since I've seen you. So, nice to have you here. So, it's nice to have all you here. You have a degree in computer science? Well, that's good. I wish I could figure out how to get rid of all the storage on there, or how to get some space. I still haven't made it to get this phone changed out to the new one, and I should do it. That way I have fresh storage, But and the only thing I'll put on it is YouTube. So, somebody tried hacking your Facebook account yesterday. Well, that ain't no good. Once she puts it in her, we'll never see it again. There you go. No. Now, do you go around trying to feel where it's at there? There it is. No. Yeah, people are just, they're all crooked bastards. You know, it's a shame that people can't be decent, earn a respectable living themselves without having to steal you blind. So, and that's all they're doing. They're trying to steal you blind. They'll get in your Facebook, and once they get into your Facebook, they can hack your account. They can do this. They can find out all your personal information, and then they can start doing other stuff to you. Me, I don't care. They can do whatever they want. They're not going to get nothing from me anyways. No. I'm going to be getting off here in a couple of minutes at 9:30. So I've been on here for 3 hours. So I appreciate y'all being here. I really do. That's what cargo pants are for. There you go. All right, you have a great day too there, Linda. Yeah, that's correct. You can do it that way too. So, what are you never minding about? My day is great there, Jenny. So, you keep too many guns in your cargo pants. You're right. Basically, we'll cancel each other out there, the Googler. So, keep a gun in each pocket. All right, everybody. It is 9:29. I've got to go. God bless. Have a great day. Take care. Stay safe. Prayers and peace be with you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I really do. I enjoy your company. I enjoy your comments and thoughts. I enjoy the laughter we have together. I enjoy the time we get to spend together. I find it really amazing that, people that I've never even met will want to spend time with somebody they've never met either. And I appreciate it. I really do. Y'all have a great day. And like I said, stay safe. Prayers and peace be with you. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a great one, everybody. And 6:30 tomorrow morning, if you want to be here, show on up at 6:30. I start at 6:30, but there's people that get in here, quarter after 6 o'clock and start typing. So Jenny's asking how everybody is again. So if you guys want to talk to Jenny, leave her a message, tell her how good you guys are doing. So y'all have a great day. And I will tonight, Dream Walking Angel, run your channel for a little bit. So y'all have a great day, and we'll see you later. God bless to all of you. Bye, everybody.